Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Floor, bringing you your After the Bell commentary. We're going to start off talking about weather today. So that has been the focus, and that's going to remain that way. So looking at this is the 1 to 5 day forecast. Okay, so this is going to get us through the weekend into early next week. We still have some good moisture to come through here for the western part of Illinois and eastern parts of Iowa. And that's a big area that stretches down and covers here, a lot of the south. We've heard the systems that have already moved through and have gone through, left a lot of snow here for southern Minnesota and areas of Iowa here. But looks like going forth, this is the 1 to 5 day forecast. Here is the 6 to 10. So 6 to 10 day, they did take some of the rain out of the forecast. They still have some pretty good totals again, anywhere from this 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain for certain areas. But we are going to dry out a little bit here. This is covering, you know, they're talking later in the week that we could get this rain, but we are going to see temperatures start to increase a little bit here, I guess, at this point. But looking forth, this is the map that changed the most today. And this the 10 day on out, your extended forecast. They've basically taken all of the rain out of the Midwest. We've got to watch this map, because if we start to see the 6 to 10 day change over the weekend, and we'll see what they look like on Sunday night, we could see quite a bit of volume and volatility again come Monday, just like we saw last week. But this the 11 to 15 day has taken all of the rain out of the Midwest, and temperatures are going to be warming up as well, and going to open up a big window here for getting you guys in the fields and get some get planting, really start planting and really get going. So that's the biggest change, and it was in this extended, the 11 to 15 day forecast. But we've got to watch these things Sunday night. They're going to be watched very closely. So what happened here with corn today? This is December. This is our new crop. We saw a nice rally yesterday, closing up near the highs, but we ended up selling off a little here today, just a little bit of profit taking. December corn down 5.5 cents, but very strong week. This is Monday's bar right here. This big bar we had. Here's Tuesday. Came up and made this peak on Tuesday. We did settle back down and kind of chopped around the last few days, but still up 29.5 cents for the week. Very strong week, and a solid close up above this range that we stayed in for about 2 to 3 weeks. So a pretty good close, on a weekly chart. Still could project up a little bit higher to test the highs that we had, that 573 right before that quarterly stock report. So kind of keep that area in mind. But the weather maps are going to be what we need to focus on for, at least for Sunday night. So beans ended up rallying today. A lot of talk on that, maybe just some spreads unwinding. Earlier in the week, it was real easy to come in and sell the beans and buy corn, sell beans and buy wheat. Well, we've already been hearing that the Kansas wheat tour yields have been coming in maybe a little better than expected, right along with the 5-year average. We're starting to kind of get through this cold weather. You know, as we showed you on those weather maps, things are going to warm up a little bit here going into next week and beyond. Maybe the coldest points are past us now, and now the market's going to start reacting to that. So a little profit taking in wheat as well. So, guys, we're buying beans, selling corn, buying beans, selling wheat today, more or less unwinding spreads that were put on earlier this week. But the big story, stock market, Dow futures pushing into new highs once again. Very strong move today from the job numbers that came out this morning. Expectations for these job numbers, April jobs, an increase of 140,000. We got 165,000, so a little better there. But the biggest revisions came for February and March. March we had a number of 88,000 jobs that we increased, well below what the trade was expecting. But they revised that to 138,000, so they increased that this morning. But also in February had a number of 268,000 jobs. They had increased that as well to 332,000 So pretty big number. They got the market's all excited there. Stock market pushing into new highs. Energies that caught some strength as well. The dollar was higher off of this news, but ended up backing off and closing a little bit weaker for the week. So, but with the dollar down, that gives some strength to commodities in general. So we've got to watch some of this financial news here next week as well. But a very strong market here as far as the stocks and S&P, and we could see that continue here next week with this trend that's very, very strong here at this point. But once again, I want to talk to you guys about that weather. Watch that for Sunday night, and that's going to be the big market mover and the big talk for Sunday night's trade. So take a look at that. But if you guys have any questions, give us a call at 800-262-7538 or check us out on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys had a great day today and have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Take care.